Good to see you here again. This is Walk the Talk, and today we bring you the top 5 billionaires who gave money during the coronavirus crisis. There is always a perception that rich people are stingy, mean, and out of touch with the ordinary occurrences of day-to-day life. As the coronavirus swept across the world, millions of people's lives and finances were drastically changed, and most of them for the worse. Thousands upon thousands of people lost jobs, and most of the world was put under total lockdown. We would assume that the billionaires of this world will be well tucked in their 7-figure mansions or islands or yachts, comfortably waiting for the storm to pass, and rightly so. However, some billionaires stepped up and gave huge sums of their money in cash and in kind to supplement and support the efforts to get the world or their respective countries back to order. And here is our selected 5. As we dive in, please note, people's net worth changes every day based on the prevalent economic forces and their business engagements. This video is not meant to discredit or hype anyone, but to educate, inform, and inspire you to greater financial goals. Leave us a comment on what you learned from this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button in order to catch our next video. Number 5. Jack Ma. Jack Ma is the co-founder and former executive chairman of Alibaba Group, a multinational technology conglomerate. As of July 2020, he was ranked as the 23rd richest man in the world, with a net worth estimated at $46.3 billion. In 2019, Forbes named Ma in its list of Asia's 2019 Heroes of Philanthropy for his work supporting underprivileged communities in China, Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. Jack Ma is the founder of the Jack Ma Foundation, a philanthropic organization focused on improving education, the environment, and public health. In 2020, in response to the coronavirus pandemic, the Alibaba Foundation and Jack Ma Foundation launched various initiatives, some of which involved donating medical supplies to the United States, as well as various countries in Asia, Africa, and Europe. Number 4. Steve and Connie Ballmer. Steve Ballmer is an American businessman and the investor who was the chief executive officer of Microsoft from January 13, 2000 to February 4, 2014. Steve replaced Bill Gates as the CEO of Microsoft in 2000, and as of July 2020 was ranked by Forbes as the 7th richest man in the world, valued at about $71.2 billion. Steve also owns the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers. Steve and his wife will donate $25 million to help offset the already devastating socioeconomic impact of the pandemic. The money will be donated through the Ballmer Group, the couple's philanthropic organization, and will be allocated to various communities and organizations in Seattle, Los Angeles, and Michigan. The total sum includes $10 million earmarked for the University of Washington to help its vaccine develop program. Number 3. Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chen. Mark Zuckerberg is an internet entrepreneur and co-founder, CEO, and chairman of Facebook. In 2007, at age 23, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. As of 2019, he was the only person under 50 in the Forbes 10 richest people list. Born in New York, May 14, 1984, Zuckerberg completely transformed the way the world interacts online and made himself billions. Mark has donated over $150 million to COVID-19 charities throughout the pandemic through Facebook and his philanthropic organization, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. Instead of creating his own coronavirus targeted group, the founder and CEO of Facebook and wife Priscilla Chen are adding $25 million to the Bill Gates COVID-19 Accelerator Program in search of a working vaccine and effective treatment modalities. Number 2. Elon Musk. CEO of some of the 2 most talked about brands in the world, Tesla and SpaceX. The 49-year-old Elon Reeve Musk is an engineer, physicist, industrial designer, technology entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon is ranked as of July 2020 the 16th richest man in the world, with a net worth approximated at about $59.3 billion. Musk founded his signature companies SpaceX in 2002 and Tesla in 2003 and owns about 38.7 million shares of Tesla. Tesla shuttered its production factories in Buffalo, New York and Fremont, California for all but critical supply chain parts in mid-March in an effort to reduce transmission of the disease and keep its employees safe. A week later, CEO Elon Musk publicly committed to reopening the Buffalo Gigafactory for the production of ventilators to help curb the pandemic. Before we reveal number one, I want to tell you exactly what will happen to you if you don't subscribe to this channel. Exactly nothing. So, subscribe. It is free. Number one, Bill Gates. Also known as William Henry Gates III, Gates is an American businessman, software developer, and philanthropist who made his fortune from the microcomputer revolution. He is the former chairman and CEO of the Microsoft Corporation. After co-founding the world's largest personal computer software, Bill Gates became for over a decade the wealthiest man in the world according to Forbes, until he was overtaken by Jeff Bezos in 2017. Since stepping down from active duty in Microsoft, Gates and the wife have given sizable amounts of money to various charitable organizations and scientific research programs through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Reported to be the world's largest private charity, it's no surprise that they would be all in regarding the COVID-19 pandemic and a pursuit for its vaccine and remedy. Bill Gates, through his foundation, has committed $50 million to its COVID-19 therapeutics accelerator to explore potential antivirus drugs and might help fight the disease and its spread. Recipients will include 12 pharmaceutical and biotech companies that are pursuing vaccine development. The recipients must agree to keep any resulting vaccine affordable and available for all. Leave us a comment on what you learned from this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button in order to catch our next millionaire video. Walk the talk.